Crossovers. By definition, they're vehicles with SUV-type bodies that ride on car-like chassis. This swoopy rig, the new Volvo XC60, is a crossover, but it hardly looks like a sport ute. It's curvier than a Swedish swimsuit supermodel. XC60's competition? Well, it aims to go up against the BMW X3, Acura's RDX, Infiniti EX35, and Mercedes GLK. Quite an alphanumeric mouthful, isn't it? There's lots of nice stuff here, an exclusive safety laminated panoramic roof, orthopedically designed leather seats, and a cabin that looks like it was crafted by furniture makers. Check out the thin center stack, and at a starting price of 38 grand, this is all standard. So is a next generation all-wheel drive system, a 6-speed automatic tranny with manual control, and a torquey turbocharged 6-cylinder that pumps out 281 horsepower. XC60 is quick, quiet, and handles the twisties with poise. So far, a very appealing package. Now for the game changer. At speeds between 2 and 9 miles an hour, it can eliminate rear-end collisions, braking all by itself. Volvo calls it city safety, using lasers mounted here to sense metallic objects, but not people or animals. Okay, so Thomas, I'm playing the part of the spoiled 2-year-old that wants your attention.
Of course, I'll give you all my attention, but suddenly the car in front has come to a stop, and I don't realize.
And you didn't do anything?
I didn't do anything.
No foot on the brake?
No foot on the brake.
All automatic?
All automatic, and I actually have a message here afterwards telling me that the car was braked by city safety.
Between 9 and 18 miles an hour, it significantly reduces damage. When city safety thinks you can steer out of a situation, it won't kick in. It's standard equipment. What if this was a pedestrian?
Well, this technology is actually designed to look for the rear ends of other cars. So that's the main situation we've developed it for. We have actually presented with the new S60 concept technology that will come within a year or so, which will actually, using a camera and a radar, will be able to detect and also avoid collisions with pedestrians.
Being a Volvo, there's too little time to describe the other safety stuff like high-strength steel roll cage, intelligent airbags, electronic stability control, and seats that protect against whiplash. Optional tech includes a warning light when someone's in your blind spot and an alarm if you wander from your lane. XC60 has 9.1 inches of ground clearance, more than some truck-based SUVs. This is the only patch of dirt on the press launch, but Volvo insists that the 60 is as rugged as the impressive XC70, the architecture that it's based on. A little more on the driving dynamics, I find the firm suspension pretty comfortable with just a hint of harshness when the road turns rough. The structure is as solid as, well, this famous bridge here, and the steering pleasantly direct without being twitchy. 0 to 60 happens in about 7.5 seconds. Volvo does a nice job with brakes, their safety equipment, and the anti-lock binders on the XC60 are no different. Not all is perfect. Drinking premium, the EPA-rated average of 19 miles per gallon is on the thirsty side. I prefer touch screens to this nubby joystick that controls the optional nav system. Rearward vision is not the best. Backup cams are always handy. Hey, it's the Golden Gate Bridge. And this operation isn't nearly as elegant as the optional keyless ignition. 4 average adults will be comfortable in this crossover, 5 a smidge snug. Rear seats don't slide fore and aft, but the shapely body doesn't sacrifice style for utility. This Swede keeps its work ethic intact. Volvo has made it simple to customize the car to your liking with an easy-to-use menu. I find the HVAC controls to be among the best in the business, and as long as we're inside, I'll point out that the designers did a terrific job with both shapes and textures. Doug Fraser here was in charge of the exterior.
We've got a form language that is quite voluptuous, and it's becoming increasingly more important to be a very emotional and passionate form language as well. So I think the old boxy and boring is really in our past.
Volvo XC60 is a formidable package, one that should make the competition stop and take notice. XC60 looks especially good at night with LED tail lamps that have a sensual liquid quality to them. Finally, hardcore enthusiasts may scoff at the city safety system, but after trying it a dozen times or so, its transparency and ability to know if a driver is in trouble or not is impressive. It can be turned off. I see it as helping harried, distracted parents, and it's particularly effective as a marketing tool. Want to try it yourself? Dealers are encouraged to demo it. That's my opinion on the Volvo XC60, and if you want a longer written review, go to our website, which is new now, folks, www.king5.com/autos. That's king5.com/autos. I always have a longer written review there and a link to my email if you've got a question about this car or any others. That's Drive. I'm Tom Voelk.